tune it up first. I tuned it earlier and it already fell out of tune. I wonder if it's just my string. Alright, so it's not too far out of tune. Well, since I'm making these for myself, I want to talk to myself and tell me what I've learned a little bit. Something I was messing with. I stumbled across, I didn't play it myself until I learned how. There's something called artificial harmonics when it comes to the guitar. I guess in like other instruments, they don't really call them artificial harmonics because they make harmonics. But it's that nice sound like that. Oops. I don't even know if my phone picks it up right. Okay, so it'd be like, oops. Yeah. So yeah. But it's something I found, and then I watched a few videos to learn how to do it. But it was basically, there's a lot of music theory behind this one, because I still don't understand underlying music theory too much. I just know that there's 3 parts on this fretboard where you can get a natural harmonic thing, I think. But the trick to doing it is, once you find the spot, you have to be right over the fret. Don't be like in between like how we do when we're fretting with one finger. And behind it, you can either use your fingers, but you have to lightly touch this. You're not pressing it down. You're lightly touching it. It's almost like controlling the vibration of the string. Now I forgot I'm not pressing anything, so that brings mine up to here. You can keep your finger on there, but if you let your finger off at the right time, it chimes out. And it rings and it's nice. So they're really good. Pretty sure somebody's about to walk through the door. But I don't edit, so whatever happens, happens. And I learned how to do it. It took a few minutes of practice because I had to look at videos and see what was actually going on. But also, the videos I was watching, their fretboards went down longer. It went down a little longer, not extremely long. Just like a 2 or 3 or more. So I was trying to like, and apparently there's other areas on here where it can happen. And you don't even need the fretboard for harmonic. It just helps for reference. Like for this one, with the capo here, it's there. It's like 12 from there, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, 12. So there's a little bit of math that goes on with it. And what it is like the really nice chimes that you can do it on anyone. I think naturally it's on everyone, so I can go down this whole thing. That's how it would sound. So I haven't seen anywhere where you make a whole song out of it, but there are songs that use a great deal of it, and it's almost like salt and pepper for a song. You use it to season up a song. You don't really make a whole meal of salt and pepper. So it's kind of cool to see that. But it's something I'll be practicing on. Still work on it. I forget. I think it's Tommy Emmanuel. He played Somewhere Over the Rainbow. If you look up that one, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, Emmanuel, E-M-M-A, I can't spell. But he did a really good job of it. I watched the video he did 6 years ago from today. And he starts the song with a plethora of all those. And he did it like, I don't even know. You can just tell that was like a lifetime of practice. Anyway, back to the song I usually do. I usually have been playing this song like this. Ooh, not like that. So it's like... That's not how I want to play the song. I wanted more finger picking, and then this one, I wish I should have told out the first video, paid attention to get at least the first part down, at least all that stuff I learned, because that's still good stuff. It's just not what I'm going to be using for the rest of the song. I went to Andy Guitar's video of I See Fire, and that one's pretty cool. But it wasn't the best one out there. It's just a really good tutorial one. It really shows like how to do everything. Some of the best ones out there, they like most of the tutorials, you're doing it down here on the 6th fret, and some of the songs, some of the regular non-tutorial ones are down here on the 6th fret. But the one I saw that wasn't on the 6th fret was played on the 3rd fret for this song, and man, it was amazing. I think it was, I don't want to mess up his name. Last name is Bartholomew. First name James Bartholomew. He has a lot of good songs, and apparently he has a whole lot of finger picking songs. I don't think I saw one from him where he was strumming. I'm pretty sure he can. If you can do all the other stuff he's doing, of course you can strum. But I say that. All I'm learning is finger picking. Maybe I'll be like a weird one. And so after I do my so it's going to be, I'm going to finger pick the C one, and I press down, I hammer on with this one. Then I bring these 2 fingers down. I think in his tutorial he just moves his fingers over, but it's just easier for me to bring these down since they're just right here in the C. Just bring one down and the other one down too. You pluck these 2 middle ones, and then you go back to like an E minor. And I play all 3 of those bottoms. You don't strum them. You just pluck all 3. And you'll be plucking the top one. So I'm probably like, why do I even need to focus on getting my hand to E if I'm not going to be playing? Because they played all the strings except for the two that I have my fingers on. I didn't think about that until now. It's not really a hassle to get to E minor. It's just 2 fingers on a chord. But also my fingers don't really need to be there, so I'm wondering if I can just move it away and just be like, and that's exactly how it's played. But for the C one, of course it makes a difference. I'm playing the top one. I'm not playing this one, even though it's here. And I'm playing 2 and 3, chords 2 and 3, Bravo and Golf. And also 5th string, A is an alpha, alpha. Next step, apple and alpha. And you hammer on that 2nd string. So it's, oops. And that's what I'm working on. And before I go on to the next parts of it, I want to get really good at this, where kind of how I was at this one. I can't even do the other one right now because I've been practicing this one so much. Where basically, I'm really proficient at this one, so I won't have to like slow down. It's just learning to, like, this is where my fingers will be. If I ever make the song, like if I ever start like trying to arrange it myself, it would be nice to put in like something like, oh, I moved it down, so now I moved down 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. So it should be. So that's where the chime is. See how the chime moves? So it's a little bit of math thing, but apparently, like, even though there was like 3 areas where you could play it, there's other areas where I can listen to where it's not quite like the most harmonic thing. Like I said, I can go up and down. Apparently it sounds better on these 3 low ones than it does on the top 3 ones. Or maybe that's just the way I play it. It works on the top ones though. It's definitely a different sound, because if I played it, it sounds like that. But if I play with my finger here, it's so crazy that it can make it here but not there. I'm not gonna lie, some of this stuff makes me really interested in like how the electronic, electric guitar works, because I know it works with magnetic waves and how they react with sound waves and stuff like that. I'm not really interested in electric guitar that much, but I listen to some songs and I'm like, huh. So I can tell for that last part, I'm not struggling finding the E. Even though I'm looking over here and I don't even play that, I'm struggling putting down this 3rd finger, getting in the right spot. So I need to get better at the right hand, which I said would be the hardest hand. The only thing I doubt that James Bartholomew is ever gonna watch my video, but the only thing about his version of playing it, I think for his tabs, he has tabs of all his music. For some reason, if you click on the tab link, he has a whole lot of songs in there that has the guitar tabs. You can get the links to it and stuff like that. I think he's missing the one for I See Fire. So I'm not able to follow along with it, even though I would really like to play that version of it. Even though it involves stretching your hand like crazy. But it sounded amazing. Also, he has a way better guitar. Mine is like a student guitar, but it works really well. Especially for my size, I can just put my whole arm over it. It also helps when I was trying to learn this stuff like this. Because the other ones have bigger booties. So I might be able to, after I do the, yep, I can look over this way. It speeds up my time, even though I want to get to the part where I don't have to look. Right now, looking helps out a lot. Okay, I gotta release. It sounds weird if you play it that. With the 5th string rather than the 6th. And I think you can play it with just these two. But I listen to it both ways, and I like it with that 6th string, the 1st string ringing out. I'm gonna try some things. I want to see it play without that string, so I can, because I'm really good with 2 fingers. I can get 3 fingers there, but not fast enough. I gotta practice on it. So that last part is like, it's changing a lot for me. So I might just play like that. Whatever this index finger falls on, I'll play. So it kind of makes it like it's played differently every time. Oops. I think that's going to be it for right now. It's just a quick 20-minute video, but I'll be back